Hello, 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 everybody. How is everybody doing, my Leos? This is Patty. I'm here to do your intuitive reading for the 26th through the 31st of October. Happy Halloween, everybody. It is my favorite holiday. Well, I shouldn't say favorite. It's most fun holiday, put it that way. So I enjoy that a lot. I would deck my house out totally, totally. First off, the only thing I'm going to say as far as new news is for those of you that are returning, thank you. If you are looking below and you see that there's dailies, I've done the dailies for a month now. I am going to do them for one more month to see what kind of interest. So if you like them, please like, because after a second month, if it doesn't pick up quite a bit, then I probably won't do them. They take a lot of time to do dailies because not only do I have to get into the energies and everything, but so like the dailies, subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll know when they're on because they're on usually every morning, Monday through Saturday, and they're 1 minute. They're just 1 minute inspirational daily. So that's the only news I'm going to say today. So if you like the dailies, watch them, make sure you're liking them. And if not, then they probably will go bye-bye. So, alrighty. So let's see what the energies are for the 26th through the 31st. All right. So I am going to say we've got a full moon on the 31st, which is this week. And this is a rare moon because it's not only a blue moon, it's also a hunter's moon, blood moon. It's also on Halloween. And it's mixed with the Mars retrograde and the Mercury retrograde. So it's going to be really an intense moon. This is going to be an intense week, period. The moon, the energies of that, the Mars retrograde, Mercury retrograde, some of the planets that are lining up. It's just going to be a really intense week. So the only thing I would advise with everybody is to really just be aware and, okay, fine. Be aware of what's going on around you and just be mindful to pick your own battles because the intensity is going to be out the roof this next month or this next week. So be really, really mindful of that. And if you feel like things are intensifying, they are. They are. It's like somebody just took the thing and cranked the heat up all the way. So that's the way this week is. And I'm not talking if you're in the United States. I'm not talking about just politically. I'm talking about everything. If you've noticed that there was an earthquake at the beginning of the week in Alaska, that's not a common thing. This is a purging time. This is a purging time. This is a reset time. We're headed for a big reset. After the first of it'll be really interesting because this week coming up is going to be setting the seed for the next 6 months. So you can only do it personally, take care of yourself personally, set that seed for the next 6 months. But anything that we do as a nation, anything is going to set for the next 6 months. So I'm preparing myself. So we have 2 cards out. I'm going to catch a third one and see what the divine is doing. That was the first one, so we're going to go with that. This has been a crazy week for readings. It has been a real crazy week for readings because a lot of the same things are coming up. And I think probably last week you saw me shuffle. You're going to say, well, this is the same as last week. No, it'll be different. Trust me. So we have the Spirit of Place, the number 4. Number 4 is all about stability. We have listening. And again, this was a repeat. Listening is really, really important. Getting balance between listening and hearing. You're not hearing, but you're listening. And then also speaking. So don't cut people off. Really let them finish their sentences. Really be mindful to let them finish what they are trying to project out and listen before you speak. This is going to be a really big one, because this is intensifying. People are going to want this next week to get their words out, get their perspective out, get their ideas out, get their whatever out. And so we're not listening to them, we're hearing them. So we want to make sure that that's happening there. So that would be also to the number 8 is about rewards and progress. So the more that you listen, the more progressive, the more rewards you're going to get because you're going to get the whole facts. You're going to get the whole pictures. Make sure you ask questions, be an active listener, and ask questions if you're not catching something, because this is about progress and forwardness. And then we have the number 9, which is encouragement. This is the oracle for the week. So we have these 3 oracles for the week. So we're going to see what the cards say next. But this here is encouragement. Number 9, again, I said next week is going to be super, super intense. And that is intensity. People are going to need to be encouraged in a positive manner because of the way things are happening in this week. This week is intensified. Oh, let me go ahead for those that you don't know. For the number 4, again, we had the Spirit of Place, and I'll read that really quick because I don't remember all the cards as well. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't remember them. I'm getting old. Not really. Well, I am. I'm getting older. Put it that way. Okay, so let's see what the number 4 has for us. And that is Spirit of Place. Okay, so the Spirit of Place is our ancient ancestors. I'm going to pull that back a little bit. Ancient ancestors believe that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it. Just as we have a soul, the plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essence. When the Spirit of Place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query in its overarching theme of your circumstances. So is your question about a struggle? Then the answer is to relax and let go of the need to control. If you're a query about finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question, and then name it and claim it, you'll discover the answer you've seen seeking. Your guest powers your authenticity. So it's all about you and what you want and how you want to grow that. So these 3 energies do go together. They definitely go together. So, yeah. So we want to be able to encourage those, but we also, whatever we're longing for, whatever we're wanting to do, we need to actually become it, is what it's saying, what the Spirit of Place is. So and it's very true, because this last week with its intensity is also creating a heated passion. There is a heated passion. When it's heated, the conflict is heated, it can go either way. So you could have the choice to either make it a heated positive passion or heated a negative passion. So again, words are going to be really key this next month, or this next week. All right, Leos. Wow. Emperor has been showing up a lot lately. A lot. So the Emperor is the first card out. So again, seeking that wisdom, finding out who in your life is wise. This is going to be a week to lean on them. This was also for Aries. Aries had the Emperor in there as well. So the Emperor is just old wisdom. In this sense, it's secular wisdom. It's more wisdom of the earth. But you're going to need that this week. Whoever is wise to you in this next week, specifically, you're going to need them. Again, intensity, the number 9. I told you this is going to be a real intense week. Somebody's losing sleep. And you don't have to, because you've got somebody right there to be able to help you. So somebody to help you along the way, somebody to give you guidance and wisdom. So whoever is losing sleep, whoever is struggling, whoever is spiritually struggling, emotionally struggling, physically struggling, you need to reach out to this person, because they're ready to listen. They want to help, they want to encourage, they want to grow. And again, the number 9, intense, but this number 8 is about improvement, advance, and growing. So whatever you're going through at this point in time, there is somebody around you that really has some knowledge and wisdom. Time to lean on them. It is time to lean on them. Somebody's going through something really, they're losing a lot of sleep. I can feel like they're exhausted, whoever that is. But this is a good thing that the Emperor is the first card out. Oh. Four of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is again about holding on to something that needs to be let go. But pentacles are also about money, career, that kind of thing. But 4 is also about stability, creating stability, having stability. So money isn't going to keep everything stable. You're going to have to keep stable, to have stability. It depends on what it is for a person. People think that, oh, if you have money, you're stable. That doesn't necessarily work for everybody. So for some people, they need to release their focus. Thank you. The focus on money. Release that. Because again, remember, the spirit of place is about focus, what you focus in on. If you want love, show love, be love. If you want, whatever it is that you want, you have to become it, or at least, what do you call that? Emphasize it in your actions. So somebody is focusing too much on money, so they need to focus on something else to allow that money to come to them. It's not a law of attraction. It's how the divine works. It's that way. All right. So somebody, and I understand that somebody wants to hold on to money because of uncertainty of what's going on. But also too, you can hold on to too much and then it becomes damaging. For another person, maybe they don't have enough or they need to release it. For somebody, it needs to release it. Because here's the thing. I've been in a situation where I've had money. And you think, oh, it's going to make you happy. It doesn't. Again, stability to each and every person is different. So somebody has money, but it sure isn't making them happy because they're not stable in another part of their life, say love or having friends or things like that. And I have a person who comes to mind. It's interesting that they downloaded that because they are very unhappy. They're very sad and they don't understand why. Because they don't have that balance, that stability in their life. They have financial stability, but they don't have anything else, if that makes sense. And it is going to take strength. I got an ant. Where did that drop from? Let me get rid of it. We have ants all over the place here. And I don't like to kill them, but they're everywhere. Sorry about that. So, but we have also, too, we have the 9 of Swords, 4 of, and look at this. Somebody's miserable. Somebody is so miserable, and it's going to take strength. Remember I said this last week is going to be really intense. And they're miserable, but they've got the Emperor. There is somebody here. The other thing, too, it's going to take strength to get change. It is going to take strength to change something for somebody. So that is going to take some strength. And for that, because humans just don't like to change. Humans just don't like to change. And this is gonna change. This last week, it's been really hard readings because there is a lot of intensity. There is a lot of things that are happening, and they're not as good as I would hope them to be. But this is what Divine is trying to show you. So whatever you need to do to change in this next week to make things more of a positive nature, whatever is going on in your life, it is going to take strength. This is going to take inner strength. But you've got people around you that are helping to encourage whatever that is. Because again, instability and strength. For somebody, it's money, but this is not everybody. But it's not everybody. And again, for somebody, thank you, that's funny. For somebody, the strength is to be, the change in them needs to be about sitting and listening, not hearing. And this is going to be really hard for this person. Again, like I said a little bit ago, that, make sure that if you are listening, that you are literally listening. Zip it. Let the person finish their conversation. Let the information coming in so you can get all the information before you start, because your mind's going. For somebody, it's like, oh, but yeah, that's the same as me. Oh, but yeah. Oh, no. because it's not about you. They're trying to get their perspective or their information to you so you can understand or talk about something and then interject. So that's going to be really hard for somebody because somebody loves to cut somebody off in conversation. I don't know who that's for, but that is going to be that's going to be your challenge for the week for somebody, because if you become more of an active listener, and you also become a better listener for somebody. That's a struggle for somebody. I don't know who that's for. So, but doing that and training yourself, you will get more information. You will understand people better. And you'll actually sit back and you'll start analyzing people and realize that you can figure them out before they even talk. I said this week is going to be intense. There is some major change coming, but there's encouragement because this is a good thing. Major change. And this is going to take strength for another person, because it is going to rock your world, a 180. It is going to turn, but it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. Remember, again, the very beginning energy of the week is spirit of place. If you are seeking love and longing for it, be the love you want to be, to get. So it's very easy for relationships or dating, that kind of thing. Say this guy, not saying to fake it, but if you really like a person and you really want to know them better, and you know that maybe they're struggling with wanting a relationship or something, show them what a positive, happy, great relationship could be like. A lot of people coming out of divorces have been hurt and have a lot of scars and baggage. Show them what real love and how to be felt like a king or a queen is. For somebody, that's this. Somebody needs to walk away from their fear of love. And because somebody's world was tumbled down, and it's really sad because people are like, well, I don't want to get married again. I don't want to do that again. I've had a bad relationship. Well, you're living in the past and you're comparing that other person, the new person, with your old wicked person or whoever they were. I could say wicked. I don't know who they are. But the thing is that relationship didn't work out. Well, it takes two people to make a relationship work. But it takes a lot of strength to know where my faults are in that. So if I want love, show love. If I want to be admired, given flowers, give whatever that is that person wants. All right. That's the energy of the week. That's a really intense energy for somebody. It's like, but I've been hurt. You got to put your scars aside. You got to put it's there. That's what built you the way that you are. But you got to put them aside because that person is not the person who hurt you. Yeah. Offering of truth, offering of honesty, offering of somebody's coming in that has an offering of those things. Offering of truth, honesty. So there is somebody with that. Somebody is still hurting, though. Somebody's really unbalanced. It's like, I've got all the money in the world. Why doesn't somebody care for me? Somebody is struggling with that big time. It's like, I got everything, but I don't have what I really, really want. Become what you really, really want. All right. Let's see what we got for clarifications here. Oh, yes. What I said. Somebody was hurt. Somebody was hurt. And so they're basing everything on that they do from that hurt. You can't do that. You do need to heal before you got hurt. You do need to heal. Now, people think when they see the Three of Swords, immediately they think, oh, love. Doesn't mean somebody could have betrayed you. Somebody could have dishonored you. Somebody could have done things. This is the Three of Swords. It's about truth. It's about finding the truth in everything. And sometimes the truth hurts. But we have to have the strength to pull back and change and grow, because that's what this is all about. So a lot of people think that the Three of Hearts is all about, oh, relationship is going to hurt me. That's possible, but you know what? It's also about internal pain and to change. You know, the truth hurts, but somebody says the truth out of love, then you really need to take that at heart and possibly change. I said this week is going to be intense. This week is going to be intense. Yeah. Two of Wands. Again, we are looking at the future. Don't look too far because Mars and the planets right now, Mars, Mercury, everything that's going on is about now. Even though you do need to look into the future, just sort of keep that on the back burner because so much is going to be changing here in the next 2-3 months that you really just want to focus in on now. Take care of yourself for now. Again, that healing process, that growing process. Yeah, definitely. Seven of Wands, conflict. This last week, again, stand your ground of integrity and morals, but remember to pick your battles. This week is going to be huge. So pick your battles wisely. Make sure you know, but stand your ground, high integrity. And again, if you're going to stand your ground this next week, make sure you have the facts. Have the truth. We've got truth here next. Make sure you have the facts and the truth because that's what matters. Mars, Mercury, everything. That's what matters right now. The full moon, all that, instead of not the fiction, but the facts. Not the fantasy, but the reality. Expectations plus reality equals blah. So if you expect something, I'm not going to use politics, but this one example. If you want somebody to vote for somebody and I vote for somebody different, you can't expect them to change. You have to believe the reality. My expectation is only for me. But if I expect something that isn't their reality, I'm going to be disappointed. I'm going to be hurt. I'm going to end up with broken hearts and all that kind of stuff. And that's what the intensity is about. Standing your ground. But know the truth. Don't flap your jaw unless you know the truth. And that's what that's about. That's really, really huge. All right, Divine, is there anything else for Leos? I know that Leos are really, my mom was a Leo and so stubborn. But the thing is that, you know what? She was very caring. She was all about love and strength and everything. But to change or to adjust was really, really hard for her. All right. Divine, is there anything that I have missed in this reading, please? Too many. Give me only one or two, please. Okay. 2. Okay. Thank you. All right. So what they're just telling me is, again, really focus in on the truth because things are hidden. And they are hidden because of everything that's going on. Everything is unstable. I hope you come on the 29th and listen to the full moon and the retrograde and all the planets reading if you're available. It'll be recorded though, but there is so much going on and that is not seen and not hidden. I mean, that is hidden. So you really need to, this last week, look at the truth. And this is going to take strength to hold your tongue. It's going to take strength to know when to pick your battles, when to agree to disagree. This week is going to be really huge. This week is, yeah. And that's why it said, we do want to keep encouraging. We do want to, not only encourage ourselves, encourage others to lift in vibrations and energies, lift up the conversations. If you have to, to diffuse it, change the subject, talk about something else, walk away from it. I'm not going to talk about this, whatever it is. Like people start talking to me about politics. I don't talk politics. You want to talk politics and you keep pushing me, I walk away. I don't do that. I just don't, because it's just very lower vibrations, very earthly. It doesn't matter once I die. I can't take politicians or all this earthly secular stuff with me. I take memories, I take love, I take truth, I take honesty, I take integrity, I take all that with me. You're like, people are like, how do you know? Yeah, come and watch my videos and you'd understand. Or do a one-on-one with me and I will share, definitely. All right. So is there anything else, Divine? We do have all this. Yes, coming. It is amazing. Change is coming, but it's going to be very slow. Very slow. Very, like, mud slow. So be ready. All right. Doesn't look like anything else. I'm not getting anything else. So, Leos, this has been your reading for the week of the 26th through 31st. I hope you guys have a great Halloween. Welcome, welcome for those of you that are brand new. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, remember, if you are subscribed or if you do watch the dailies, please like, because if I don't get a whole bunch of more people interested in the dailies, then I'll do them for one more month and then they'll go away. But if people like them, I'll keep doing them. I like doing them, but they take a lot of time. And then also, too, don't forget about the 29th, the full moon, the blue moon reading live, interactive. You can ask questions, all that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, have a great week. Leos, have a good week. And we will see you on the 1st.